Hi everyone, it's Jennifer Savari with Paper Crafting Adventures, and today I'm here with Birchpress Design with a thank you card that is made from the beautiful Calen layers A and B and the Big Thanks sugar script. I'm also using this gorgeous handmade paper with a bunch of vibrant colors and gold, also available at Birchpress. Now, I wanted a little variation in the colors, so I chose two browns and then a gold vellum to go over top of both. So it just adds a little bit more interest. It's not too noticeable, but I love that gold vellum over top of this brownish layer. Just spectacular dies. I love these dies. And while I'm at it, I wanted to also share, I used to have a problem with rusting with pins in my fine tip needles. These are the stainless steel. I'll link them below where you can find them on Amazon, but they have just been wonderful to use instead of regular old push pins. So I thought I'd share that little tip. And here I am just gluing that vellum onto the top of the larger piece, and I'm putting them under some weight to dry just so that they're nice and flat. Now this paper, like I said, is handmade and it's made from cotton, and so there are little frays anytime you cut it. So what I do is I put a little bit of glue on my fingertip and just run it along the edge of the fray, and you won't ever even know it was there. It will just completely disappear. So I put a little strip on the top and bottom of my kind of cream colored cardstock to match the background of the paper. And then I chose the darker pink to match for a little border. And any color, like the green or the brown, anything would have worked here. I just really loved the little splash of color that dark pink brought to the whole project. Next, I just glued the Calen layers in, and I started with the outer ring, centered that up, and I wanted to show how gorgeous the center little details of this die are. It was just out of the top vellum layer, and it adds such a subtle but yet so gorgeous element to the whole project. I just had to show that. So then I added in the centerpiece, and I wanted to freeze frame this because this is a great card just by itself. Nothing more would have had to have been done. But I did add in a thanks, and the back of the sugar script adds a wonderful background to it, and I did do a triple layer of that. So you saw me glue two layers together here, and then I'm going to layer that to the thanks, and it will just pop it up just a little bit, but it's still a very flat card. It just has some subtle dimension in there. So next I made a frame using two rectangle nested dies run through the die cutting machine together to create the frame. And I did this out of the same brown as on the paper and the Calen layer, and I just thought that added just a really nice finished look to the project. And I did put it under some weight to dry, and then I attached it to a white card base, and I thought that really pulled in that white thanks, and I left that thanks white because I really wanted that to be the focal image of the card, and by having that be a more vivid color, it really does stand out. And I love the green with it. These are colors that I wouldn't normally use together, but this paper just pulls it all together, and I love how this project turned out. Thank you so much for stopping by today, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you again soon.